Hey guys, can you hear me all right? Okay. Oh, just move my chair closer. Can everyone hear me? Am I on? Something just fell over. Hello, can anyone hear me? I'm just making sure that I can be heard. My chat's not moving. Live chat. Yep, it's good. Excellent. Hey guys, how you going? Oh my goodness. There's a lot going on here. How you going, guys? Who have we got? We've got Alex, Randy, Lanazzi, Meg, Keith, Yvette, Sage, the Viper, MacJ, how you going? Oh, by the way, I couldn't get Google Voice. Here in Australia, we cannot get Google Voice. I was going to have a call-in show today, and I've been trying to set up Skype. I need to do some research on how to do this because I thought it was going to be easy, and it's not that easy. Yeah, there's a lot going on here. We have our shelves are empty. Our food shelves and a lot of the other shelves are empty too. There is we had an email from one of our supermarkets telling us that it's because of warehouse staffing issues, and I just believe a lot of people aren't getting that and are stopping. That's what I think. Our New South Wales Premier has decided to sort of relax the rules. They're dangling it like a carrot in front of everybody, you know. But I think they're in panic mode right now. She's running away and she's not doing any more morning speeches on what's going on in cases and things. So there are things happening. I can see it all in the background, but on the surface I can't tell what exactly is going on. But you can see things are happening in the background. It's insane. And they're just, going to leave it, I think, to the police to uphold whatever the last law they said was going. Because every day they change it. Every day it's changed. And yeah, I do think it's the truck drivers. And good on them, to be honest. I'm all for it. If that's going to make them listen, then, And I don't think it's just the truckies. Police officers the other day were told they had to continue working, and I think a few are going to kick up a stink. You've had the New South Wales Health, like the ambulance, nurses, everything. So I think, and now they're saying the hospitals are overrun. Yeah, overrun for the amount of nurses working. Is that what it is? Because they've maybe lost a lot because they either maybe wouldn't get the thing, so they were tossed out or they left voluntarily. So, and I think this is happening all over the place. So I think we're going to see a major boom and then who knows? Just hang on to your hats is all I can say. What have we got? Too much going on, yeah. Hey, the honest truth, how you going? Okay, the trickiest, motorcycling and drinking beer and being merry. Yeah, the truckies have stopped, that's it. Yep, so that's why, because I went to the hardware shop the other day and you can't get certain things. There's some things you just can't get. And it makes me think there's more than just the food. And this could be a way to make everyone realise that supermarkets are not exactly, you don't maybe need such a big supermarket. You need your basics, and the rest we should be able to do ourselves. And that comes down to homesteading and all that as well. Who else have we got? Keith, I think Australia's mock-up for the Western world. Just look at what creepy, sleepy Joe put out yesterday. Yep. Yeah, you love my fur seat cover. Oh, yeah, that's just the blanket that I threw over it to make, just in case. It's still cold in the mornings here, but it's warming up to about 20 degrees during the day, and it's lovely. Hey, Penny, how you doing? Click Eaton Bob, how you going? Yep, I'm doing well. Oh, that's another thing. The Army, yeah, the US Air are quitting. I think the Army will probably, and once they find out how many boosters they need now, how far are people willing to go for safety? And it's not even going to be safety, it's going to be worse. So it's the illusion of safety that we're looking at, that they are going for. Meg, lost your home in a hurricane and pregnant with your first child. The world is going to... food, gas, shelter is hard to get here. Oh my goodness, I feel so sorry for you. That's awful. Can you go to family? Is there anyone that can help you? That would be devastating. Especially with a baby on the way. 1980 Bullocks, glad to catch the live. Glad to be back from holidays. Looking forward to a great stream. God bless. And hi Judith, how you doing? Good evening, 50th. Hey lady. Oh, that's from Lisa. Hey lady, this is from Suzanne. Finally got you live. Good to see you. 7:35 p.m. Virginia, USA. Excellent. No F-35 flyers. They left. They all quit, did they? Ooh. Australian newscasts in the US flat out say not sure how the New World Order is going to work. Exactly. And that's what our health... Don't come at me, YouTube, because our actual health lady said that. She actually said the quiet part out loud. She shouldn't have... That would have woken a lot of people up. They've been doing that for years. I've heard it here and there from our prime ministers. Someone lets it slip. And I've been, look, I know. But because there was so many people still asleep, there was no one to tell. Well, I didn't have anyone to tell. So I used to tell Facebook. Whether they listen or not is another matter. Yeah, it's worrisome, Kai. Yeah. Abe says, I freaking love you. Thank you, guys. Oh, without you, I'd be going nuts. And without just doing my regular, broadcasts on Rumble and all that. Yeah, I need to be in it. I need to know what's going on. Sending prayers for Australia. Thank you, Pamela. I like buying from local farmers. That's the best place to buy from. Even as a start, go to a butcher and a veggie market instead of going into the Coles and Woolies that has everything. Yeah, I do. I go to the butcher and I go to my local vegetable shop, and they're very grateful for the service too. And actually, I walked into the bottle shop. I don't drink, right? So I never go to bottle shops. But the other day I needed red wine for my lamb shanks, right? I was slow cooking lamb shanks all day. And I needed red wine for that. So I had to go up and go to the bottle shop. And everyone's, says masks and all that. And I open the door and the guy says, hi, how you going? And I'm like, I can't wear a mask. Am I allowed in? And he said, yep. He said, I won't even ask for the exemption letter. And I've been asked so far at Mitre 10 in Blackheath and at Coles in Katoomba. They have both asked to see my paperwork. And it's quite perturbing to give some stranger the reason why you are exempt. Yeah, it's just very invasive in a way, yeah. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And in fact, I'm pretty sure that by the health standards or the Australian Constitution, you don't have to do it. You don't have to show them. In fact, maybe next time I might just say, well, ring the police and I'll show them when they get here. But I'm not showing you. I don't know you. Fellow humans, I'm sitting near the ocean in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, where I'm ignoring politics. I don't blame you, Kat. I don't blame you. Look, the first half of this week, I had to completely remove myself from the internet because, as you know, my eyesight's not good. And when I look at the computer or a phone for a little while and I look up, I can't see. Everything's so blurry. And that started about 2 years ago. I really noticed it, maybe 3. So I think there's a lot to do with the phones and the lighting in them, and computers as well, because I never had a eyesight problem until I started sitting on a computer constantly. Okay. No Walmart. Yeah, same thing. I think Walmart's the same thing as our Coles and Woolworths. If they got like all the food and then they've got the vegetables and the meat and the bread, so you don't need to go to a bakery, a butcher, and a veggie shop like you used to. You just go to one place. It's more convenient, but it's also ripping off everyone else. So, and all those little shops end up shutting. And I've noticed that for years and years, that the butchers are closing down, the veggie shops are closing down, and the only thing left is Coles and Woolworths, and that's not good. We need the small shops more than we need Coles and Woolies, believe me, because they're more about control. They're the same, thing that we're all looking at here. Corporations, because they're owned by corporations. Postal employees don't have to get the thing. Wonder why them? Yet everyone else has to. Well, apparently, government themselves are not getting it. I mean, the last year they showed you them doing something. I didn't even think it was available last year, the thing. But they showed them getting it. I don't know if anyone remembers that, when the needle went up into the syringe, their props, like movie props, where they don't actually do that. So, okay, getting kind of scary, fool's gold. Yeah, it's looking that way, but it's really not. If you can look at what's going on behind the scenes, and maybe that helps from what I used to look at, because I can see things coming together, and it's scary, but if you kind of know what the goal is, then it's not. Their goal is different than our goal, by the way. It's not the same goal. We have the people have a goal. And for that, we kind of need to, rise, say no, that kind of thing. So, Las Vegas here, been watching you for about 1.5 years now. Very thankful for you and your beautiful spirit. Thank you, Abe. I really appreciate that. I've always sort of been a peacemaker between family and the person everyone rings when they're upset. And I've always managed to calm them down, and I just thought, I don't know, maybe trying that on here to keep people, because I knew what was coming. I knew it was going to be scary. And so trying to just make sure that me and everyone else stays calm as well. Okay, so where am I? Oh, way back in the comments. Okay. Thank you for your persistence. Glad you are doing well. Oh, I'm really good because the medication, I'm on that medication, remember? For anyone who's been watching for a while, I think I'm getting better. I really, really do. And now I've started the vitamin, the whole vitamin thing, the D, the C, the zinc, and C as well. C, D, yeah. Everything's just getting better and better. So my fingers are crossed that, this is it. I do believe it helps more than what they think it does. We're screwed. All of our airmen are quitting, and we're so vulnerable. Yeah, I don't think, and it's not going to quite break. It's going to get to the edge of breaking out, but I don't think it will. But look, I could be wrong. At one point, we were told there was maybe a scare event. So just whatever you do, and if you're really freaking out, just be still. Ground yourself. Go outside. Get amongst nature. Go. If you've got a little garden, just go and play in the garden. Get your feet in there. Get yourself. Just take time off looking at this stuff if it does get too scary. Because as soon as you turn everything off, life's not that bad. That's what I noticed at the beginning of the week, turning everything off and just going, whoa. It was Life's not that bad. And guys, I haven't been on Facebook for a while. So I've been posting there from other, like when I'm on YouTube, you know, you share it over, you don't go on Facebook. Well, I've been doing that, but I haven't really been jumping on Facebook. So please bear with me. Have some patience. Chinese ships off USA. Yeah, well, that's what look, the people are being shown what happens when someone takes over. That's what I think we're being shown. And it's to wake everyone. Everyone has to know what's going on. And although we're all divided into, you know, this group or that group or whatever, in the end, don't forget the children, okay? When they start going after children, which we're seeing in the US and at board, the school board meetings and stuff, you're seeing it. Once they start with the children, then a lot of people will start getting together and uniting. Okay. Hi, eyes to see, ears to hear. How you doing with all the... Yeah, it's nuts. It's nuts. As I said, I still do as normal. And I don't care if they fine me anyway. I'll take it and apply to have it seen in court. It'll never get there. And I believe that's how businesses are being... See, our government said there were no mandated things, right? But now they're telling businesses to, or fines, okay? It's a scare tactic. If the business actually went, right, give me the fine. Court? Okay. Nothing will happen. Many attorneys are stepping up to help. Yeah, there are lawyers who are constitutional, who abide by that, who know it, you know. And I believe a lot of lawyers probably, well, they either know it and are ignoring it, or they don't know it at all. But we do have a constitution. We have an original one and we have a rewritten one, so be careful. Was it Ida hurricane? Hurricane Ida? YouTube does not send me notifications from your videos and I've missed you so much. My heart and prayers are with you and everyone reading this comment from Troy, Ohio. Oh, God love you, Tim Tam. If we can hit the like button, guys. I'm starting early this time. If you like it, can you hit the like button for me? Oh, it is crazy. I do believe, and it's, as I said before, I didn't know whether the UK, Canada, New Zealand or Australia were the grounds for the New World Order, like our health minister said yesterday. But I always thought Australia's pretty, like, they're heading straight there. I'm telling you, because I know, because I live here. But I've watched the UK and I've watched Canada and New Zealand. I've sort of gone, okay, which one's going to go first? Well, now we know. But I think things are happening here and they're happening pretty closely aligned in the US. So the way I read it was the US first, Australia pretty close with the US, so taking along with them, like little brothers and sisters. UK is going to have a hard time. I think Canada might be also taken with the US. And yeah, Israel the hardest, the last. So you got to go through the UK and all that. Yeah, I think they're going to I don't know, and I'm hoping I'm wrong, but I think you might have a bit of trouble. Sorry, I meant good morning. That's all right. Hey, Lisa. Randy says, love to you. You like red wine? Yeah, I don't drink, see, but I don't mind it in food because doesn't the alcohol get cooked out of it? Please tell me it does. I didn't feel drunk, so it must, because I get drunk on a drop, I'm telling you. Good for you, Hev. We need to refuse. Yep, we do. Let me see your papers reminiscent of another time and place, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Biden is diabolical at this point. He's lost it. He's just... Oh, dear. And I knew people in Australia that were going for Biden, and I'm like, do they know? Have they looked? Because it's easy to sit in Australia and listen to the news and go, yeah, we'll back him. Because that's what they did. Because they didn't look, or they wouldn't have been standing behind him going, Unbelievable. Okay, where am I up to? It's going all over the place. Your words should be enough as to why no proof needed. Exactly, D. Lee. Oh, okay, see you, Keith. Alex says, my sister saw them out the window when I was driving. When at the beach, it started off clear, then we noticed, then we could still hear the jets. We couldn't see them. My sister said that. Okay, we had them yesterday and the day before. When we woke up, it was supposed to be sunny, but there was a haze. Like, you could see the lines, and there's still some today as well. So whatever they're doing, they're still doing it with the weather. And we're about to hit, like, we're just warming up now, but we're about to go back into a cold spell again. Don't know if there's a possibility of snow. There might be. You just never know up here, so just prepare for all seasons, in 1 month, pretty much. You can get 4 seasons in one day, but yeah, 4 seasons in 1 month, I think. You're still in a state in the US that doesn't require it. Oh, that's good, Sage. Can you adopt me? My God, you know how many Australians want to get out of here once it opens up? Oh, my goodness. And you know how the Deagle population forecast? Do you know why? There's a reason why that the Middle East and all, India and all that go up and Western nations go down. That's because the people that came here after this lockdown's over, they're going to want to go home because it's better where they are than where we are. It doesn't matter if it's India, China, Russia is better off than we are because they're actually post-communism, as far as I can tell. They're not actually communism, they're post-communism. So they're freer than we are. So I can see a lot of people who came here and Australians who were born here wanting to get out. It's insane. People are going, this is not Australia, this is awful. You are trying really hard there in Canada to fight the tyranny. It's really bad there now. We're standing up, but our beer drinking, hockey watching, is it toque wearing hoses are trying hard to wake up. Yeah. Look, we've still got people here in Australia who are still following the mainstream news and still haven't woken up. And that's where I think, I don't know if there's going to be an event that like scares everyone or, makes people wake up. But I know that they remember the first arrest. But I also think once they start going after kids, that people may have something to say about that, even the normies. So we'll see how we go. But all I'm watching is I'm watching a mass awakening. A mass awakening. Go on any comments section of your news. Go and look at the thumbs down to thumbs up ratio on YouTube of, like in Australia, Channel 9, Channel 7, ABC, Channel 10, and Sky News Australia. Thumbs down are outweighing the thumbs up. And the comments are gold. They really are. Including people, being smarty pants and like saying, oh yeah, just give up more of your freedoms, keep going, just give it till there's nothing left, Okay. My province going with digital driver's license and other government documents. You're going to get rid of... Yeah, I'm going to get rid of my phone. I really am. I'm not doing this QR coding rubbish. They can blow it out their backside. Lewis, shout out from Lake Havasu City, Arizona. Oh, blessings to you and your family too. In the eyes of God, you are worthy until the end. Jesus is Lord. I was just on MJ's live, and she was talking about it and saying, like, whoever would have thought that we would be here being a part of this time, you know, and being called to speak and during this time in history, because you know we're going through, like, history books are going to be written about this. This is a major point in history we're living through right now, and some of the most exciting times. I mean, I know it's scary, but some of the most exciting times we're ever going to see. We have a rally gathering here in Adelaide Monday for them in schools, as well as other ones coming next week. SAPOL approved too. Oh, good. The South Australian Police have approved it. Lovely. And that's for these at school. You don't want kids doing that. Don't cut off their oxygen. Have you need blue light protection because yellow lens best. Light off phones causes retina probes. Love you. Yeah, Burnaby Lee. Something that light does something, I know. It's not good for your eyes. And I've seen the glasses with the yellow tint. I might have to get a pair. They look funny. My mum used to drive it when I was a teenager, and my mum was like 50. She used to wear them, and I used to sit in the passenger seat going, I'm not with her. I'm not with her. I used to think my mum was such a dag when I was 15, you know. She was way out of touch and all that. And I look back now and just think, she knew. Like, even though she's gone and got this right, back then she tried her best to protect us, you know. So, oh dear. Okay, I don't know what happened between then and now. I think just more of the news and the brainwashing. I don't know. The Australian Parliament, Government, Social Services, the cops. Yeah, well, they're the only ones left to keep going with the rules now. If they stop all these morning announcements, who's going to get where are they going to get their direction from? Look, it's going to be really interesting here in the next few weeks. I'll say that much. U2, Ohio, refused Biden's rule. Okay, yep. Yeah, just, I don't know. I'm not paying attention to them anymore, and I suggest a lot of people don't pay attention. 1980 Bullock, and I'm a Canadian, and awake, and a senior. There you go. There are people, whoa, that jumped again, from all over the world who are awake. You're not the only one. I know it feels that way sometimes, but we're not the only ones. That's why I love you guys, because I come on here and I know there's people awake, because otherwise, yeah, it's just like you just think, oh God, are people just still asleep now? Like, sorry, that's just my phone going off again. Where are we? Okay, I'm going to skip a couple of comments because I'm way back. Oh, hang on. Oh, hi, Dealey. Thank you. You are amazing. God love you. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. Okay, I'm near here somewhere. No, I'm still way back. Okay, I'll start here. Geoloft. Hey, love, sending good vibes from Florida. Thank you. Respectable fake ones for them, poison for the rest. Yeah, those things, yeah. Canadian girl, I'm late as usual. Hope it's a good Friday for everyone. Yep, it's Saturday morning here in Australia, so... But it's a good day. Look, I'm looking up. I can see things. Wow, caught you live. Good evening, Hev Mac Prez for all you down under. Thank you, William. Faith over fear. Yeah, Pamela, definitely. We're not being told about many. We're not getting any news. We don't know here in Australia. They're not mentioning truckies or anything, but yet people from the US are telling me that that's what's going on as well. Mark says, God bless, much love and many prayers. Thank you. Lisa says, hopefully you will be done with the lockdowns. I believe so. I think people are just gonna, start going about business. Old school Pete. Oh, how you going? Hello, Hev. Don't have much battery, so I'll be popping in and out. Oh, matron, just saying hellos and wishing you the best. Watch them screen eyes. They want us. Yeah, how do I say that? Cuck-eyed for the slaughter. They did. That was another thing that was in the book of Revelation, the blindness. But I don't know whether it's literal blindness or blindness as in asleep, can't see what's going on, blindness. So that could be taken a couple of ways. Am I watching Sight Club Tom Bushnell channel? His guest negative 48 is... Oh, really, Liam? Interesting. I'll have to check it out. I finally figured out voting doesn't... No, I don't think it matters at all. But no, it should, but... Has anyone else thought that they may be using the same machines in every country? And that, apparently that information gets sent overseas. That's not good. I don't care who you are, where you are, that's not good. You can't have overseas people going through your data, Your data is your data, Oh, I can't say too much. I'm trying to watch what I say. Hey, legends. Hey, Maddie. What the wicked elites know is a 7-year. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I think we're in it. Either whether we're at the beginning, the middle, or the end, we're in it, in the tribulation. Burnaby Lee, amazing. Have you look great? Oh, thank you. You know what I've done? Look at my freaking hair. Well, see, what happened was, remember when I cut my hair last week, right? I said I cut my hair, or the week before, whatever it was. I haven't stopped because one side was longer than the other, so I tried to get that side even with that side. And then that side was shorter. So this side, and it's just gone, like, I've had to leave it alone now, put it up and say, wait till it grows out and go to the hairdresser. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to try and take my ballot home. Good idea. You look great. How are your parents? Oh, parents. They're doing well. So far, so good. And my son had his... thing on Monday. He got sent from work to go and get it, and I told him, and I let him make his decision because I can't physically force my son. He's 6 foot something. He's huge. I can't make anyone do anything, including my own family. So a lot of us are in the same boat, and we've watched our family members get it. Okay, my son got it, and he's since had like a cold. He said the sneezing, the cold sweats, coughing, runny nose, and I even got a little bit of it, but because I'm taking vitamin C and all the rest, I haven't got much of anything. Maybe just a little nasally, but other than that, yeah. But my son, he's all right. He's getting better as well. I pumped the vitamin C into him. I didn't know what else to do. I do better with vitamins from food than vitamins. I try and do both, Randy. I squeeze fresh oranges too to get orange juice, the vitamin C out of that as well. Where am I? Okay. I listened to Tamara and she recommended pine needle tea from a brand named Tiaga. I ordered it from Australia. Have you heard of it? No. But I've been watching people build their log cabins, believe it or not. It has something to do with this pine tea. Because what they do is they make their tea and they stick pine needles in the spout of the teapot and they put berries and stuff off the tree into the actual teapot, but they put the pine needles in the end and pour it out through the pine needles. And I was sitting there thinking, what is it? What are they putting in their tea? Because it looks interesting, and I don't know if it's, I know the pine needle tea is supposed to be very good for you. I don't know for sure, but I've heard that. Every police station across Australia, including government building, will be... Yep. Yeah, when you turn everything off, it all goes away. It does. It's amazing. I've been gardening because it's a good place to be. So I've been trying to clear, because even though I've got a double block, it's sort of cut off right in the middle by all these bushes, and I want to open it up and have a full front lawn, and I might be able to build a garden there actually, because it's a really good place for a garden. So yeah, I've been doing that and just totally getting immersed in being in the garden and being outside and sitting on the grass, and it's like having a picnic in the front yard nearly. Well, I just should take my cup of tea and some sandwiches out there and have a picnic in the front yard, really. Put a sign up saying, come in, have a cup of tea, have a sandwich. Oh, if I had enough food, I would do that. I've got to start baking bread too. I did do that for a while, a couple of years ago, and I loved it, and I've got to get back into it again. Meditating always helps too. Yeah, reality is much better than TV. It is, McJ, it really is. I love riding my motorcycles because nothing else matters and it makes you live. Yeah. Yep. Queensland wants the kids. Yeah, well, New South Wales had them all in stadium. Do you remember that? 20,000 17 and 18-year-olds. Well, now, did you hear Dr. Kerry Chant, was it? Our New South Wales health idiot. She said she couldn't wait to get her hands on the 12 to 15-year-olds. I wonder why. And she looks like a man. And I don't know. But I didn't like the way she said that. She couldn't wait to get her hands on the 12 to 15-year-olds. Oh, it makes you shudder. Okay, what have we got? So there's a few people that follow negative 48. Okay. You saw the Orthodox JS sneaking into the temple under the lockdown. Good on them. I'll let God prevail in these days. Yeah, well, they demonised a church here in Australia for that. I think they're going after the Jewish people now. And their churches as well, if they dare to have, well, and we all need to stand together. It doesn't matter even what religion you are. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters but getting out of this right now. We have to come together and we have to support other people, just in their freedoms, whether they have this religion or that religion. If they're standing up, you've got to stand beside them. Simple as that. I had likes before I was live, did I? Oh, thanks, guys. Hit the like if you can. We have a huge shortage of truck delivery drivers and the shop shelves are empty in the UK. Okay, do you know what else is happening? Because there's a shortage of workers, because we're all locked down, they're bringing immigrants in to do the job. So what does that look like to you? Displacement? I don't know, but I'm just, it's looking not good. So they're coming in to replace. And I heard, at least in the US, I think, they don't have to have... So what are we? It seems like an organised, Oh, mate. So they're displacing the workers and closing down small businesses, so many corporations, and then, lower wages as well, because, you bring in and you don't have to pay as much. So lowering the wages, and this is all part of the plan to get the 2030 thing happening, that thing. So, yeah, but we can see it all, but it's all out in the air. You can see it, you can actually see it, so it's being exposed. Okay. So I did say thank you, D. Lee. Nice, D. Lee, thank you. Yep, Penny. Don't think negative 48 has said it's him. In fact, you've heard him say it's not a few times. His voice sure sounds like he is, but he says he isn't. Oh, wow. And Kai says, I'm not far from a Hotel California 14-day stay. 14-day stay. That to check out, not active yet. Wow. Yeah, Hotel California, where you can check out, but you can never leave, mate. It seems, and what, like, they're flying people into Australia, but we're not allowed to even cross our state borders. Do you get that? People are coming in from other countries, don't need that. We're not even allowed to go across our own state borders. Does not make sense. People just need to, like, as I said, all together, you know, just walk through that border. Oh my goodness. Was it true they force-faxed? I shouldn't have said that, but anyway. They had a stadium open, and they were asking all the year 11 and 12-year-olds to go and get it. So, yeah. Bullocks, no one that I know of has claimed to be anyone, not one, not negative. Morning, Thomas. Good morning, chat. Sebastian Mitchell, just found out today if I do not get the thing, I lose my job. I'm in the US. Let them fire you. Class action lawsuits are very successful. But don't quit. Don't quit. No, let them tell you. And then you have ground. Yeah, exactly, Liam. Yeah, let them, yep. Still waiting for EBS, yep. Oh, night, Lisa. Hi, George, how you doing? Waiting for, the Three Gorges, yeah. Has anyone heard about anything on that? I haven't since the other day. I heard something about it, but haven't heard anything since. I'll have to have a look. Sebastian, make them force you out. Do not quit. Yeah, they're lawyers. There's lawyers. It doesn't matter which country you're in. There will be someone. Hoping for worldwide on the 24th. What have I done with my lighter? Where have I put it? I need a cigarette. What have I done with my lighter? Okay, I'll just sit here with a cigarette in my hand for a while. Okay, hoping worldwide she on the 24th. Oh, EBS, yep. Yeah, hang in there, Sebastian. Australian Gov gone off a cliff with their power trip, and yeah, they have. They really have. They're insane. I've come to the conclusion that our government are just insane. And probably working for China. China. I'll say it that way. Hang on, guys. I've just got to get a lighter. What did I do with it? I found one. Sorry, guys. I don't know what I did with my lighter. I put it down somewhere. Always losing lighters. About to go on medical leave from work. Hope I still have a job to come back to. I requested religious exempts, but many places are starting to crack down on that too. Oh, Shaquille, no. Yeah, hopefully go on medical leave, and hopefully things will blow over, you know. Mac J, much love. Oh, hi, Empress, how you doing? Sorry, I missed that comment. Yeah, my body, my choice. Yeah, what happened to that? What happened? Got to get every source, even the white put out disinfo too. I get it. I'm just wary of all these all-in newcomer truth. Yeah, I know. I'm wary of them too. Newcomers to all of this. Although I am one too, so... But, you know, I'm not a professional anything. I'm just in my house, just looking at what's going on going, okay, here we are. Oh, shit. How did we get here? I think I know. I can see it. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, but I'm wary of ones that come in and blow up. Like, as I said before, if they blow up, like, really quickly, that to me is kind of a woo. Because I've watched a lot that took a long time to get where they were, you know, and then the ones that were on YouTube before they were booted off, you know, and they took a long time to get there, but they also hold you back a bit, they do, so they do it a lot. 2 bean cans and some string might work. Are the cops still... I haven't seen anything about protests for a while. So if there are any going on, they're kept quiet too right now. It's only when the media announce one, you just got to go, really? And I don't know how much it matters right now. More like just mass, you know, stuff. I think would be the way out, and just for everyone to just not listen anymore. The Colorado River is normal. It's at its full capacity. I know I live there. Yep. Great Lakes are nice and full too. Maybe some of these companies aren't siphoning them anymore. Did you hear about, was it Coca-Cola or Nestle in the Great Lakes? Oh dear, free run they have. We got to pay for our water. Hey Scat Pack, how's it going? Thumbs up, gang. Thank you, guys. Whose story are the hidden books going to tell? Let's make it ours. Yeah, exactly, Empress. We will. Together, all of us, we'll make it the people. The people. All the people. The NPC Show channel has a great little videos for everyone to see. TikTok type shorts, many daily available on YouTube. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. So the NPC Show. Buy storable food. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, I bought a lot of flour, butter, things that I might need to make other things, like bread, in case, well, you don't know. You don't know if your bread's going to be available, or your milk, or I had to grab some long life milk and just put it up the back of the cupboard, and just in case. So, yeah. So, I can't wait to sing and dance and be free. Yep. Yeah. I just can't wait to just, yeah, I don't know, see other people without on. I'm not with her, lol, yeah. I was like that as a teenager with my mum. It was so, like, I was so embarrassed by her. Yes, that's it, Hev. I think our head chief is on our side. He's approved a lot of the rallies lately, and there's been a lot of backlash with schools in our state. Oh, good stuff. Randy, do it now. You are free. Just, yeah, it gets the mindset. You've got to just think, yep, I am, you know, although until you get pulled over by the police down the road. Oh my God, this is insane. Oh, and you can't really run. They'll all chase you. You know that. And then you'll be in more trouble. Shit. I just make up some excuse and then start saying, do you really believe this? Like, what laws are you following? These are rules and mandates. They're not laws. I don't know. It's making me, I think I'm losing the plot. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm having a giggle because it's just so ridiculous. It really is. Heather has been a busy girl on Twitter, Rumble, on Young Lady. Love that content. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm all over the place. I'm trying to be on Twitter, be on Facebook, be on the videos, be on here. I'm trying to be 10 million places at once and in the garden at the same time. No, that's separate. That I have to. Yay, Ohio! Yay! Going to see a performance of live music in a bar on the weekend. Oh my goodness, really? Someone's gonna have to like adopt me. Can we send the socialists to Australia, and can all of us conservatives that are in Australia just move to America? Like, is that possible? And then watch them all, the socialists, just destroy everything. Oh, jeez. Oh my goodness. The green passport has galvanised so many people. Yeah. The whole green movement did. Like, and when you look at what it was all about, it's all rubbish. It's another progressive left ideology. Yeah. Hold on, hang in and pray hard. Love and light. Yeah, exactly. Cisco lady, definitely. We have no real cases and still heavy on restrictions and masks, etc. Yeah, I don't understand if there's no cases why they don't. Like, what are they even closed for? Why did they do that? It's about control, not about anything else that doesn't look like at the moment. It looks about all control. They stopped reporting the crime a year ago. Yeah, well, all I've seen in our news is mainly just the virus. That's all you hear about in the news. Check out Max Egan. Yeah, I've followed him for a lot of years. He is good. I like to get all different. He reminds me. Okay, Max Egan is like the James Corbett of Australia. And I don't know if any of you have watched the Corbett Report, but that's who Max reminds me of. And they're good to listen to. And I like listening to all different points of view. And then I have my own. And from listening to all them and having my own knowledge, I can see what's sort of going. I can see things happening. The wheels are turning. The wheels are turning. Okay. Max is a legend. Yeah, he is. I'm in NYC, so feeling your pain in Australia. Yeah, Lucy Child, it's insane. And I'm sure you're in a Democrat. Yep. And California, like, I think we're equal nearly. Like, it's just insane. Hev, we love you from England. We really do. You're a beautiful woman and everything you do is amazing. Oh, thank you. I feel like I'm very ordinary. I'm just a very ordinary person with, I don't know, different thinking. Well, different than the mainstream thinking. I think way different than they do. That's what people in my area are doing, going about their lives, doing what they want, including the businesses. Yeah, exactly. That's what needs to happen. They need to just go in and, Hey, Robin, how you doing? Hold on, everyone. I think it will hours or days after what they said yesterday. Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought it was within days because something I heard the other day, it made me think, oh, okay, it's going to, like, the wheels are going to be turning. The wheels are turning very quickly. I really do. Yeah, something, I can't remember what it was, but I was listening to something the other day and something stuck out to me and I went, oh, so like a few days. So I think the end is, yeah. I'd be cheering for that too. Nothing can stop it. SOS from Melbourne. Oh, Nat, I know. I feel sorry for Melbourne and Victoria. Oh. That would have to be the worst place in Australia to be honest. Even though New South Wales is bad, Victoria and Melbourne have had this ongoing since March last year. Late March. Or March last year. Someone rescue Nat from Melbourne, please. Evening, Freddie. How you doing? Greetings from Melbourne, Hev. Has anyone received a letter from the government asking them to take No, I haven't. That's another thing. Now, I'm not saying that they should, but they haven't asked, like, any government paid people, you know, like unemployed and all that, you know. They haven't sent a letter out to say any of them have to do it. I'm trying to watch what I say here. I don't want it to come true, you know. I don't want them to turn around now and say you have to. But, yeah, I don't know, will it get to that point? Tribulations are over, moon is confused. Tribulations are over, moon is confused. Maybe I'm confused. It could be. Like, I don't... Whatever part of the tribulation you think we're in it. We're in it. Hello, we are. Oh. GG just bought pine needle tea yesterday. Lady at health shop said it was flying out the door and no more supply coming in because it's from America. Wow. I've got a pine tree out the front. I don't know if you can drink like, is it any pine tree? Because there are different species. So it might be a certain one. And the guy I was watching make it, he did grab it off a tree, but he was in, I think it was Russia. I'm not sure. He's somewhere in the Arctic circle bit. Yeah. Yeah, the intelligence agencies will also eyes to see, ears to hear. Yep. I'm hearing you. Nettle leaf tea is just as good too. Apparently, so is dandelion tea. Rods of God coming. Oh, yeah. That's something you watch the skies, watch the water, and yeah, you'll kind of gather what's going on, I think, from those two. I hear oil of oregano too. Oregano, however you want to say that. Hi Morgan, how you doing? Didn't they used to have oregano tea? Or am I confused? I believe it or not. Yeah, I think he's doing that now. Eyes to see, ears to hear. He's pummeling us all right now. No, he's waking people up. Yep, hit the likes, guys, if you can. Nothing else matters. Stand for something or fall for anything. Exactly, MacJ. Yep. Definitely. You got to stand for something or you'll fall for... And that's what we've seen all the normies do. They're not standing for anything. They're just falling for everything they're fed. And it's sad. I don't like it. I've lost 2 ex-boyfriends in their early 50s and a stepfather. All 3 deaths were within 2 weeks of my 3-year-old nephew's in hospital with convulsions. Oh, no. Oh, Tam. Oh, I thought it said Tim Tam. Sorry, Tam. I'm so sorry. Pray. That's all you can do. I don't know what else to say because I know my family, they've done it too. So, yeah, I'm just praying. Pray that nothing, you know, I don't even know what to say because you've already lost, you've already had deaths. That's just insane. Meandering Muskrat says, have I got a Rottweiler for my birthday? It was the happiest day in the far north. Love from Canada. Oh, God love ya. I had a Rottweiler named Lady. She was beautiful, but she ended up with hip dysplasia. She couldn't walk properly. Even from very young, she had trouble with her back legs. And my partner at the time, he was the one who bought her. He ended up getting her put down. She was a beautiful dog too. Very loving. Sybil 71 says, yes, it's a purposeful displacement. Yeah, it is. That's what they had planned from the beginning with the 21 and 2030. I'm at the caravan, heard something big happening to Moz allegedly. Oh, Natalie. Oh, cool. Let's hope so. The state of Ohio is paying people $100 to get it. That's crazy. Yeah, that's like bribing people. I don't know, bribing them, yeah. It's true that I think they're replacing them. Yeah, they don't need them anymore either. Yeah, exactly. They'll be until they don't need them anymore either. Yeah, exactly. And then they'll just be in the same boat we are. But in the meantime, I don't know. Would you want to come over to Australia where it's all locked down to to come to work? I think a lot of if and when it opens up, people are going to be fleeing Australia. You never know. I might be one of them. No, I love the country. I think we have to stay and fight. But I'd love to go and see America. And I'd love to go around Europe again too. And all over, actually. I'd love to just travel the world, but, maybe one day. Oh, dear. Rods of God, 103. Okay. Yep. September equals 103. Is that from Gematria? Because that's really interesting. Our illegal fraudulent person has declared mandatory things in the USA. I heard that. He said, they're not making it mandatory, but they're making companies make it mandatory. Same thing. Fine. Take the fine. Sign it. Go to court. Never. Yeah. And if so, class action lawsuits are very successful. Pamela says, my niece tested positive for that. Spent an hour with her last night. Please pray for me not to get... Oh, God. Okay. Start your vitamins. Lots of them. Okay. Eyes to see. Put it this way. This time next year. I don't think there will be war. Eyes to see, ears to hear. I think there'll be a fright. I don't know. But I don't know. As I said, but I just don't think there will be. I think the first one that dropped would be like a shock to the rest of the world. And in the Bible it says those who... Oh no, that was a Hopi. A Hopi prophecy said those who drop the gourd of ashes, it will fall on them. Those who fire it, it'll end up going back and falling into that country. So I don't know. We just got to wait and see what happens. Because I used to look at all different prophecies, not just the Bible. I looked at the Hopi Indian prophecies. I looked at the Egyptian pyramid prophecies. I looked at Edgar Cayce, Mother Shipton, Delphi prophecies. There was heaps of them that I used to look at. And I used to gather the information and think, okay, well, this is what we're watching for, all this, all this stuff. So, okay, where are we? You can't wait for the things to begin of these people committing crimes against humanity. Yeah. No party. I party by myself. It's a quiet, very quiet party. And my party is me laying on my bed just having a cup of tea. Billy, and either watching something, like some sort of survival. That's my partying. Because these days, nearly, I would go live at night here, except most of the time I'm nearly asleep by 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. I'm so bad. But I'm up at 6 in the morning now, so fear not. Fear is their weapon. Yep, exactly. It's simple, Miss Hev. It's genocide. Yeah. Poulin made in Quebec. Oh, is that the pine tree you were talking about? Hi, Jay, Stephanie. Nothing good comes from... I can't say that. Nothing good comes from Quebec. What's Poulin? You can use candles to cook on. We shall overcome any obstacles. Yeah. I've also got a little camping stove. It takes like a little gas bottle. And yeah, so if the power goes out, I've got a wood fire heater and a camping stove. Not that well, they've told us that this summer we'll have rolling power outages across Australia, or mainly New South Wales, I think. Although South Australia had them last year, so probably all Australia. And that'll be because of now climate. You can't rely on solar and wind. It's just not going to happen. And they want to close our coal mines down within 10 years here in Australia, so that'll be great. So, yeah. If it does keep going, someone in the US is going to have to adopt me because... that. Seriously. And my family. You have to adopt me and my family. I can't leave my family. Okay. The majority of the evil will be... Yep. As the sea is here. I can't read that out, but I agree. Oh, yep. Watch the new Rubin report. Yeah, I've seen they announced weeks ago here in Australia they were building, or maybe a couple of months ago, that Queensland was building a camp. And now they all are, I think. Praying, oh God Mighty, does help have faith, telling myself as much as anyone else. Yeah, Maria, yep. And Maga Higdon. Hi, Hev, hope you're well. God bless you. Thank you. It's now your body, my choice. Yeah, to them it is. They think, seriously, they think that they've got a choice over what I do. They've got another thing coming. I would literally die fighting that one. Really. Victory through Yahusha. Bless you, dearest. Hold on. Things will come to fruition. Yeah, I think they will. Definitely. I really do. Thank you, Liam. I'm not fearful for me as much as spreading it to my 90-year-old. Oh, yeah, we live with her mother-in-law. I'm a caretaker. I need to stay strong. Vitamins, honestly, lots. That's all you can do. We need to, stand up, save ourselves because no one else... Yeah, exactly. That's what it comes down to in the end, I believe. And I don't know how Australia got so weak. I really don't. But we do seem like a very weak country. And if you're looking in from the outside, it looks like... Why? I can see it on Sky News Australia. Americans comment on that and they say, why aren't you standing up? Some of us are. But we need the rest of them too. Because, we just need more people. That's all. That's why now I can start to see more people waking up, and I think the next one, I wouldn't be surprised if people aren't out now walking in the city, but yeah, we're not hearing anything about it, so who knows. I should probably just take a trip down there one day to see what's going on. Okay, we need to designate a day and start standing. Your daughter's a nurse and refuses. Yep. She's now a server at a restaurant. Oh, good on her. Look, seriously, if that's what you've got to do for now, you got to do it. Definitely. Where am I? Oh, I was way back. Sorry, guys, I'm way back. Okay. Okay, where am I up to? Trudeau is so peed off. Oh, Rebel News won their court case. Oh, excellent. Good on them. We've got a Rebel News in Australia, run by Avi Yamini. And I keep getting them and Canada's Rebel News mixed up. He didn't want to answer their questions, yeah. Can't doing anything about it. The doctors say they had an infection. What? Okay. Alexa did a great job. We in America are wondering after last night's speech from the resident of the WH, where is our military? I heard a lot. Some of them are, maybe some of them are leaving because of, I don't know, or sacked because that's happening too. Yeah, good. Let him be peed off. Exactly. He's a clown, that bloke. So we're like all of our heads are clowns right now. I think we're all embarrassed. The whole world should be embarrassed. I mean, look, we've got someone who can't even stand up and fight for Australia. He's like he doesn't exist because all the state premiers are taking over our one. So he looks like a nobody. You've got Biden, who just cognitive decline times 1,000. You got Boris Johnson, who just looks like a mess. You got Trudeau, who, oh my God, I mean, look at us all around the world. We're all in the same bloody position. We have Fruit Loops running the show. The inmates are running the asylum. Okay, have I seen the video of the guy in the hotel hell lockdown? There's a guy down the hall was beating the walls and door. The guards tells him to calm down or he's going to get gassed. What? Oh, no. I haven't seen that, Kentucky Corina. Where did that go? Oh, there it is. Okay. The 5 of Australia, in Australia, are fully complicit. Yeah, they are. They really are. Victory through Yahusha. Love your laugh. Very uplifting. Thank you. I used to be embarrassed by my laugh. Not anymore. I'm just... If I can make other people laugh by laughing, that's great, Mike Penny is awesome. He only does live streams, YouTube channel, is legacy marketing, and he has -48 on often. Alexa just started with Rebel. Ah. I play guitar all day for old folks' home. Good on you, Fred. That's, see, things that we should be doing. Helping people. And you know what else I've been watching on YouTube? Is people, gardeners, like landscapers and all that, or whatever you want to call them, lawn mowers, people who do that kind of thing, going in for free and helping people tidy up their lawns. And I'm like, for free? And I'm like, that is so lovely. I never thought that even existed anymore. You know what I mean? Like that kind of help for people. Like one lady had cancer. You had an old guy who just couldn't keep up with his lawn anymore. And the job they did was phenomenal. Like the grass was growing over the sidewalk, the pavement, and you couldn't even see the pavement. And once they finished, the edges were done. It was beautiful. And I love when people do things for each other. It gives you hope in humanity. Grow tip, take your expired milk and pour it on the plant roots. Tea and vitamin or sport drinks are good too. I do that with tea bags, throw them in the garden. Well, I'm composting, so, Angela says, you can stay with me in Ohio. Oh, thank you. I'd love to see America and Canada and all over, My cousin just did a bike ride through the US and Mexico, and I don't know if he went to Canada. He might have. But, I would love to just go touring all around. Yes, there are outside concerts here in the US. Oh, okay. Mike sure takes a lot of hate from the chat when -48 is on. It's unreal. Wow. I know that's the worst part. Hope you're going okay. No hate here, only love. Yeah. Even if you disagree with each other in the comments, just agree to disagree. It's okay. Everyone's got their own point of view, and we will all come together on the same page eventually, you know what I mean? Whether we think we're at the beginning of the revelation or the end or in the middle, you know, it'll all be seen very soon. We yeah, so if you can agree to disagree, and yeah, on the, you know, if you don't agree with someone. So Cliff High is good on Bitchute. The Truth Hunter on YouTube. You're unique, Hev. We love you. Oh, thank you, Penny. I love you guys, honestly, because without you, I probably would go nuts. What about Wayne Glue? Yeah, he's another one. Is he still on YouTube? Check out GB Resistance. Great vid with a lawyer posted today. Okay, I have to have a look at that. Question, how many ounces in 156 mil? I've got no idea. In Gematria, have Truthseeker 181. Truth is Freedom 181. There you go. Thank you. Yep. Oh, I know when I look up my name in Gematria, there's some things in there that I go, what? Like, but it's still interesting because a lot of it is truth, freedom, you know, all these wonderful things. And if you look at all the just the positive ones, I like just looking at the positive ones. Have all these officials are pushing to that. They're trying so hard to instill fear. Yep. If you can keep everyone in fear, they can. Yeah, exactly, maggot. Yep. That's what it's about. It's not even about, you know, anything but control. Nancy Drew had good videos on Telegram today. Presidential motorcade was moving while the potato was giving a speech. Oh my God. Really? So they were just moving along while Biden was making a speech. Oh my God, that would have been funny to see. I'm going to have to go and see that. It's really time to wake up. Awaken the Christ within you. Yes, Joe, I agree. They are getting mad at the you've gotten yelled at so many times lately. That is the media. The media are doing that. They're dividing. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't know what to do if people were yelling at me. No one's yelled at me to get it. Like, I have had someone try and convince me to wear a mask and, you know. But no, they're not me, sorry. And, yeah, I don't know. I've never been really yelled at. And if they did, I'd probably... I don't know what I'd do. Knowing me, I might slap someone. I'll get myself in trouble. If someone yelled at me for that. No, I'd just have to go and walk away. If it was 20 years ago, I probably would have slapped them, but now it's like, I'd have to walk away. Great Hev, love you're alive. Keep your chin up. Yep, definitely, Fred. 5,725 ounces in 156 mil? Surely not. 250 mils is 1 cup. 156 mils is just over half a cup. It can't be 5,725 ounces in there, surely. Are ounces really... No, they're not tiny. You are part of God, which means you're also omnipresent, omnipotent. You are co-creator of your reality. All thoughts, words, actions are echoed infinitely, so just be positive. We'll raise them up. Yep, definitely. Well, I'm staying positive because I know where I'm heading, whether this goes to hell or not. Hang on one sec, guys. Any chance you can keep it down out there? Thanks, Joe. It's my son, sorry. He's just having a chat out the front. Okay, that's why it's trying to remove our God. Yes. Sleepy Joe's really mad at over 80 million Americans. United and unified we stand, please. Yes, Miss Lady. Yeah, I think ours are getting frustrated because people aren't getting as much as they want them to, as the leaders want them to, because they were starting to say, oh, it's all slowing down and, we encourage it. They're still encourage, and it looks like they're panicking for it. Even Daniel Andrews nearly chucked a tantrum, like had a good whinge on TV about people getting... Jeez. The best pine tree tea is the new fresh growth in the spring. Pinch them off and brew it. Okay. Look on YouTube for Brian Scott. Great videos, Jason Burmis, YouTube, yep. I've watched him for years as well. He narrates some of the best books out there. Great videos. Oh, I've read that, sorry. Oh, Brian Scott is the one who narrates some of the best books out there. Is that what you're saying, Joe? Yep. Kentucky Karina, hi from Kentucky. Jean Decode says oregano oil. If you think you're going you're going where the rest of us are. You're not going where the rest of us are. See, I worry about that because my son and my mum and dad have been 6 stacked magnets. Our magnet the same as the planets. Oh yeah, our whole frequency. Is that what... Oh, no, you're talking about magnets. With God, all things are possible. Praise be to the Lord. If you need to get bribed or threatened, how great could it be? Well, see, here in Australia... Sorry, I got a tickle. Here in Australia... These rates are going up, but also the sickness rates are going up with it. So, yep. Now they're saying you've got to live with it. Which we do anyway, but just, why the lockdowns? Okay. God can do all things, including heal from the poison. Yep. Yeah, that too, yep. Oh yeah, be careful, September 11th. It's September 11th right now here in Australia, so be careful tomorrow here in Australia and in the US. Be careful. Yeah, because a day or two, yeah, exactly. And what did they just do? Okay, who did 9/11? What did that start? The war on, right? Now, who have they just left all the weapons with and pulled out of? Is it the same people at all? Just, I'm putting the questions out there. That way I'm not answering them and putting my foot in my mouth and possibly getting kicked off. Oh. I don't think God wants people that have taken that. No, I know. Wheat from the chaff, it's happening. Yeah, sorting out the wheat from the chaff. Some are saying 24th is like 11 on solar calendar, and since they're all about their sun god. Most pine trees can be used for pine needle tree, but not all. There are some poisonous or toxic. Avoid lodgepole pine, Monterey pine, ponderosa pine, Norfolk pine, which is the Australian one, and loblolly pine, one of 2. Oh, wow. Have God bless to you all from Oregon. Keep the giggles coming. Much appreciated all you do. Thank you, Todd. Yeah, look, even if you sit here and just watch my videos to laugh at my laugh, that's fine. I don't mind. As long as I'm making people laugh or, interesting someone, well, that's great. Because I feel like I'm getting on here and doing nothing, really. Because I can't, on here you can't say much, so it feels like I'm getting on here and doing nothing, but I'm trying in the best way I can to get like sign language, all happening. So that you can understand what I'm talking about. I'm trying to get around it. Most pine trees, oh yeah, I read that. Something good could also happen tomorrow in the US. We're taking back all their black days. Stay faithful. Oh, that sounds interesting. They want most of it's gone with a few minor exceptions, and they'll keep the children. Yeah, Susan Jane, yeah. And it makes you wonder, is that why they were after the 12 to 15-year-olds? Do they want younger than that? Is that because of a memory thing and they won't remember when they grow up what life was like before that? Because that's an interesting concept too. I haven't heard anything about tomorrow, Miss Lady, but the idea feels groovy. It does, yeah. Jack Barb says, life's so hard right now. Everyone's in a state of confusion. I'm from the UK, although things are okay for now, but for how long? I love watching you, Hev. You should do more lives. Yeah, I keep trying to, and then the days roll on, and this week everything went to, everything just didn't work out how I'd planned it, including taking live calls today. I was going to do live calls today, and now I've realised I've got to watch YouTube videos on how to set up a live call on the Streamlabs thing. Because yes, they were mentioning you have to get Discord, and then you got to put all these waiting rooms in, and you got to do this and that. And I'm sure people do it from Skype. Maybe I have to Zoom. I don't know. I'm going to have to look up how to... I'm confused. I'm very not good with technology. It's amazing that I'm working this thing, I think. And I can work OBS at all. That was after watching numerous videos on how to do it too. See, everything you need to know, just look it up on YouTube and you'll find out how to do it. Whether you want to cook, garden, run a program on your computer, work out how to do things, fix your car, fix your phone. It's all on YouTube. I've fixed an iPhone from YouTube. I've fixed a dent out of my car from YouTube. Oh, wow. Okay. Pine has... Oh, the C vitamin, does it? Okay. G'day, Zal. How you going? I love your Rottweiler story, but I meant... Oh, Rototiller. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. As in garden equipment, it tills up the ground. And here I am talking about a Rottweiler. Oh, a Rottweiler would probably dig up your ground if you let it. I got an edger that has like spikes on it. So you got a wheel that goes along the concrete, and then the spiky bit that digs up the little indent for to make your lawn look like a lawn, so the grass isn't growing over the concrete. Sorry, meandering muskrat. Yeah, that was a worthless Rottweiler story then. There will be no trials. We've been sadly... You think that we've been misled, Dana? They have heard everything. We're in a trial. Innocent human beings. We are now the crimes. We are being taken out. I don't believe... kind of, in a way I do. With the things, with these things. But I do believe there will be trials. So I'd agree to disagree with you there. Because I do think it's coming. I think things are happening in the background that we are obviously not privy to. And in Australia, in the New South Wales Supreme Court, they have been... Dr. Kerry Chant... There's 3 people who are getting taken to court. So just keep an eye out. They will not get any of this over the line. No, they won't. Yes, you laughed at the dog. All will be exposed as complete fraud. Exactly. All social services in Australia that are doing things, yep, they'll go to the pit of fire. They will. They will. They will. I think it's the end times for them. Yeah. Okay, where did that go? Oh, I've jumped again. Massively. Okay, hi Mark, how you doing? Oh, bye Dealey. Okay, sorry, I've skipped a few, Avi is the Australian correspondent for Rebel News. Okay, there you go. You doing your show, Hev helps people, you are giving your time. Oh, thank you. Well, you help me, guys, just as much, believe me. Because, as I said, I'd probably be going stir crazy sitting here without you. And without, people watching the videos and commenting underneath and stuff. So, Avi Yemeni is a reporter for Rebel News Canada. Ezra Levent is the owner, runs Rebel. Okay, there you go. That's why I was getting confused. Because I'm subscribed to Rebel News, and every now and then I get Ezra and then I get Avi. So I'm like, is this Australian or... Yeah, that's good to know. It's good to know. That's excellent. That's good because countries need to do more of this type of thing with, the news and stuff. We need people from all over the world. Alfie Aesthetics channel, great for videos on wild edibles and wild foraging. Okay. I think you have to look for your own country's the wild, like foraging and edibles and stuff, because I know in Australia we have to look sort of... I think most of the Aboriginal elders know, and then other people have learned from them, so we have to learn from them, I believe, because they know what to eat and what not to eat. Although a lot of them have been taken off the land now, the ones that still live on the land and still do it all that way are the ones I believe we're going to have to look up to do well in Australia, especially if you're in need of food quickly, where to get it. Like I know Bitchute grubs and things you can eat, and apparently they taste a bit like peanut or something. I don't know. I don't know if I'd eat them raw, like live. I think I'd have to cook it. I don't want something squiggling around in my mouth. I couldn't imagine anything worse. Look around all over the world. I truly wish I didn't have to think like this, but look at what is happening. Yeah, Dana, it's going to get really scary. It's going to get really scary. But the people are waking up, and the people will stop it. Love and being in awareness, peeps praying for the world. Yep. Yep, just agree to disagree if you can. Laugh is priceless, Hev. Oh. Yeah, I think that's the best way to get through this. Just agree to disagree, But I understand where Dana's coming from. I can understand her saying that. I can understand a lot of people saying that. It's just that there's something going on in the background that news aren't reporting on, and a lot of people are waking up, and they're not going to be able to... They won't be able to. It won't happen. The Guardian has a map of New South Wales. You can search by postcode, the number of thinged. Very interesting if we need to get a 70% thing to get our freedoms back. We have a very long way to go. Yeah. Well, they are saying... see, they're reporting on the news high numbers. We're nearly at 70%, and now it's slowed down. So, it's just insane. Yep. Eyes to see, ears to hear, they will reap what they sow. Get out in that beautiful sun today, people. Oh, I'm going to be out there every day. Today, anyway. As soon as this is over, I'm going out into the garden because I've got an old rose bush that got way out of control that I had to take out. I've got to now cut that up into smaller pieces so it'll fit in the green waste bin, because I don't have a trailer to take the branches to anywhere, and I can't just leave them laying here. I'm renting the house that has to look presentable, so Yeah, that's how it is. Earth is our mother. Yep. Well, that the way, going out in the garden and standing there and taking your shoes and your socks and everything off and standing there barefoot is a good way to ground yourself. So, hi, Keck Rangel. How you going? That's it, Hev. Tell the kid to shut up while you talk to the poms and cheeky buggers. How dare they? Yeah. The media with its propaganda is unfriendly, to say the least. Exactly. Once the 7-year tribulation kicks off, once America's pummeled Australia and destroyed. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think they'll go down together, the leaders, yeah. You just paid 27 for a 0.45 Oz of oil of oregano in Arizona this week. Wow. I remember there was, maybe you could look it up on YouTube, how to get oil from plants. That might be a way to do it. Do your own. Just look up on YouTube, see if you can find something. Hey, Miss Lady, got to jump off, but check out the replay of Legacy Marketing Network. Mike's great. I don't know what's going on, but Mike certainly knows stuff. Love your lives, Hev. Thanks, Miss Lady. CIA, FBI, Bush. A best to you, miss. And Dutch Rebel says, oh, sorry, I'll use fake words. What? No, don't mind me. I'm just, if you can say what you want, and I'll just do like sign language, or it's not sign language because I can't do sign language. My version of sign language. Yep, 9/11. Yep, I know. Yep. Jesus born then? I kid you not. Really? I've heard it was in September. I've heard that was the real date. It was to cover up the arrests previously. Ooh. Just well, our Prime Minister signed a thing that says that none of the pedophiles in if there are any in government, none of it can be exposed for 90 years. So emails. I thought I turned that off. Sorry, guys. But yeah, they've managed to try and cover that up here, but I don't think it's going to last long. Just like the illness to cover up for the same thing. G'day from the Riverland, South Australia, back in range from yabby fishing. Oh, good on you, Shannon. Yabbies, yum. Hey, Hev, did you know that over 480 people have died to this day in Australia from... I didn't know that. Live like a cat? I didn't know that. Oh, from the thing. Wow. Well, another 500 and something and you've got the same as the actual virus. Because I think that's how many people have died, like, in the last year from it. So if they get another... Are they going to call that a pandemic too, the thing? This is insane. Dr. McCullough had Dr. Thomas Levi on discussing using nebulizer of hydrogen peroxide. Oh, yeah, I've heard of, yeah, I've heard of something similar. There's a certain thing that you can also, it's like you put it in a drink, it purifies the water. And it tastes a little tiny bit bleachy, but it's apparently very good. 5 of the Taliban government were prisoners in Gitmo that Obama traded for a traitor. Yeah, I heard that too. Let him go. How come simple plebs like me could tell people the minute Holy War was mentioned that we were going into Iraq, Babylon, and China would rise in the world importance being foretold? Yeah. Well, we're watching it here in Australia. I mean, that's what, it's just being shown. If you look at it like a movie in a way, it's working. It's waking people up. If that's what it is, it's waking people up. Yeah, the Iver Nectin is really good. It kills Mexican beer. Wow. white pine needle tea is what is good for the thing. On the 24th, the EBS goes out, an 8-hour documentary you reckon will play? Yeah, I keep hearing that. Yeah, I'll keep hearing that, but I don't know. We'll wait and see. I don't like putting dates on things because every time someone's put a date on something, it's never worked out. And it's not the time that's important anyway. It's just the message. To know the message is the important part. To understand when it happens, that's what it is. Ding, ding, ding. That's the very people plus the bushes and others. Yep. The mark or the thing is only part of the story with that mark. Forced, that's one thing. If you do it out of your own, yeah, that comes with your writing your, yep. Yeah, God won't accept that, yeah. Hi Selena, how you doing? All Christian holidays are pagan. Yeah, that's what a lot of us have kind of known for years, that the dates they put on things aren't actually the date that when it actually happened. It's their dates, yeah. Oh my goodness, I have tears in my eyes from laughing so hard, Hev, but I loved your dog story too. That's good. Dutch rebel religions have some sort of pagan behaviour. It's just the way things evolved in the main, you'd think. Yeah, a lot of it was intentionally put in as well. Jesus wasn't a Capricorn. That's the devil in tarot. He was born September 11th. A Virgo is more suitable. There you go. My son's a Virgo. The Supreme Court, New South Wales, Hazard. That's it. Yep. So Brad Hazard, is it? And Kerry Chant and someone else was called in there too. Yeah, and he probably wasn't blue-eyed and blonde, so many politics involved, yeah. I like the blue-eyed blonde with biggins. Oh, no. Did I say that out loud? No, I'm reading comment. I'm not saying that, I promise. Knowledge is power, and sadly we don't have it. Yeah. Well, we're getting it. We're getting there. Cows even know what to eat at birthing intuitively. We are dumber than a cow. Well, yeah, humans, once they're brainwashed, yeah. You know, that's why we've got to pull ourselves out of that, you know. No, this is mocking Jesus. They changed the birthday in the day Tammuz was born. We are celebrating the birth of Nimrod's son. That was not meant for good. Easter also. Yeah, I've heard that before. Dutch rebel, yep. They never do that with other religious figures, do they? They never mock Shiva or Buddha. It's always, yeah, it is. They always mock, yep, people who believe in God. Yep. Hey Joy, how you going? Great to catch you live. Glad to see you here. Who's Nimrod? Sounds like he could do with Viagra. Nimrod's in the Bible. He was an idiot, wasn't he? He was an idiot in the Bible. Hey, is that Joe Biden? Isn't Joe Biden Nimrod? Every evil satanic sick... Yep, I know. Eyes to see, ears to hear. Yep, I can't read that comment out though. I'm so sorry. They will, and probably already gone to military, and yep. What Judge Kavanaugh said about enemy combatants, knowingly. They have knowingly done all this. Yeah, Satan is loose for a short season presently. That's what the tribulation is about, yeah. He reigns for 7 years or something, it was supposed to be. Well, as far as I can see, they were reigning even through, or they're trying to, even through Mr. T's presidency. They were still reigning in the background, the shadow, those ones. Yeah. So I think we might be... I have a funny feeling we are either halfway or towards the end. We're in the last half of it, at least, I think. That's just my personal opinion. So these graphene that become expired, they just relabel them and send them back out. Really? What about those camps Australia has? They're here too. Stay safe from Florida. Yeah, you've had them in America for a long time, as long as I've been awake. At least 10 years. Possibly more. And they're building them in Australia. But I don't think it's for what people think it's for. I don't think it's for us. That's all I'm going to say. In the US, 40,000 or so cases this time in 2020, over 160 this year. What do you think changed? Ichabod Mudnuts, how you going? Howdy, darling. So sorry about you all being stuck inside. Much love and respect to you all. God bless us all. Hugs from the Ohio Valley Hillbilly. Be safe, you all. Oh, thank you. I know who you are, because I know how you talk to me. Eyes to see, ears to hear. The Australian Parliament is very close. Yeah, it's going to bring itself apart. I'll tell you that much. Where was I up to now? Oh, shivers. Okay. Nimrod's an emperor that lived before Jesus was born. Mighty hunter, something like Nero Tammuz was his son, killed by a boar during hunting. In the Bible says they women were weeping for Tammuz. Tammuz. I don't know how to say that. Iva Mech Ton. D-Rebel, yes, you're correct. Jesus gets slagged off while other religions are protected. Yep. A lot of great results for cancer also. It cures a lot of parasites. Could buy it. Oh, okay, yes. Yep. I think the one I'm on does the same thing. And I think you can actually, I'm not sure about this. I don't know. But I've heard there's one program that puts them both together. Where did Nimrod rule? Was it Egypt? I can't remember the exact story of Nimrod. I'm sure he ended up being like he was silly. He was very silly. I can't remember anything more than that. The tunnelling system under Australia is going to be gone. Yep. 20 years ago today, Secretary of Defence Donald Rumsfeld told us that 2.3 trillion was missing from the Pentagon. It was just announced this week that the war in Afghanistan cost the US over there you go. Training anyone? Meandering Muscat says Babylon. Dutch Rebel says the mother goddess is Earth, I think. Yes, Earth, our mother and father, is the sun. It's carved in stone. Yeah, I heard lockdown in Aussie for the tunnels. Yeah, I've heard that for the last year. They were doing that. I don't know if I believe them anymore. I know they're here and stuff, but I just don't know. The reason I think Alfie Aesthetics channel is, he's in the UK, but his videos are on the most commonly found wild edibles that grow in most parts of the world. Okay. Babylon, I'll check that out. I may have forgotten about it, but I'll see. Anyways, thanks. Yeah, I can't remember the story of Nimrod, but from memory, he was silly. He did something really silly. I also believe this year will kick off the great reset and terrible day of the Lord. Happy Australia. My son, also born August 27, he got 16 this year. He's an angel. Yeah. We used to communicate without language. Yeah. Yeah, I believe that. They probably grunted at each other. Biden's jab mandates don't include the illegal. Yeah, they don't. No, I know. It's the same here in Australia, and they're like everyone else is locked down and they're working. What's the go there? That just... Oh, they get that other one, do they? They get the good one. Okay. Hieroglyphs or ancient emojis. You never know. Okay. The tunnel network under Australia. Yep. Western Australian government has declassified classified that as poison. Is Biden Nimrod? Lol, more like Dimrod. He's a dimwit. He always has been. If you listen to him even when he was younger, he stole other people's speeches and stuff, and he's an idiot. Angry Catfishing on YouTube has a hieroglyph info and other great stuff. Okay. There's a book called Babylon Religion, How a Babylon Goddess Became the Virgin Mary. Great read. It's done in a comic style book. Okay. Never heard of it. Randy, God is our Father on earth as our mother, son, worshipping is more from Nimrod and Osiris. Yes, Sybil, we all know when we are near each other. We cannot live without... Okay. My bet is next week a major reveal that'll start the fall, Hev. Yep, I believe so too, Zal. Something's going to happen very shortly. I've felt it for a while coming. I'm just waiting for that boom. The big boom. Okay, that's why I love Florida. There are places to go where others fear to tread. I grew up in the city but became a good old country boy by choice. I've lived all over the world. I prefer the woods. I do too. Hey, researcher, how you doing? He started the Tower of Babel. Okay. Nimrod started the Tower of Babel. Babel. I'm babbling right now. Stromet. That's another good name for that, especially good for older and people with weak immune system. Yep. That's why I think mine's doing me the world of good, really. Most police in your LGA, Cumberland, don't appear to be committed to the lies, though they have to keep up appearances. I don't see many driving around. Ours, a couple of weeks ago, I got pulled over on the way home from the shops, which is about 10 or 15 kilometres away. And, because that's our nearest supermarket, big supermarket. And they were actually checking that we did live in the area. So, up to 2 weeks ago, they were up here, unless they're from some other local area, you know, or some other area coming up here to do it. I don't know. I also hear that Lithgow's doing it. Out at Lithgow, once you're in front of the McDonald's, that's where they're parked, and they're stopping people from going out further towards Bathurst and out west. Merck is making one similar to that. Imagine that. Yeah, exactly. And why do that when there's already one out? They're not going to make it any cheaper. They're just trying to make money from it, so they may charge more for that. But that'll be the one that'll be approved along with all these, you know, boosters and things, I bet you. Has anyone actually noticed China's death rates of the so-called thing is the most lowest in the world, almost lowest? Yep, that doesn't surprise me. Okay, I thought Nimrod lived like 70 BC. I don't know. I'm going to have to brush up on the Bible again. I've forgotten what Nimrod was about. Seriously. Yep, eyes to see, ears to hear. I can't. Oh, no, I can't read that out. I was going to, but I can't. There's just a couple of words in there I can't read. The poor man's other stuff, yep. Tonic water, 4 ounce, twice a week. Vitamin C, D and Z. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, J. Stephanie. Definitely. Yep, researcher. I see Genesis 10:9. He was a mighty hunter before the Lord. Wherefore it said, even as Nimrod, the mighty hunter before the Lord. Where did I get that he did silly things? Okay. A lot of fake shots, many got a placebo. So that, yeah, I'm hoping that's what happened. Yeah. Because, I mean, me and my son were having a joke the other day, and I said, look, if you turn into a zombie, I'm going to have to, use the new garden tools I got on you. No, he was the one who said it. I just said, I'm going to, I don't know, Jay, if you turn into a zombie, I don't know what to do with you. And he goes, well, you got all those new garden tools. I'm sure you'll figure out something. No, I'm not going to use a chainsaw on my son. God. Or a hedger. Or what else did I... Oh, yeah, I'll just blow him with the blower. In the face. Oh, my God. Okay, interesting. Nimrod and the Tower of Babel. The theory that it could have been the centre of some ancient internet world HQ that when destroyed left us lost and confused and unable to communicate is wild. Okay. Well, that's interesting. See, that's why, like, the Bible could have pieces missing out of it that make it fully understandable to any human being. Because the way we read it now, when you read it, it's like, huh? Until you realise that it's metaphorical history and prophecy. But I believe a lot's been left out just to confuse the whole situation. And that's what I think the Vatican archives are hiding, is the rest of it. And the truth of what we should know but don't know. Because it's been kept back hidden from us for so many years. So, yeah. There you go. Okay, I'm at the end. I think I'm going to wrap this up. It's been nearly 2 hours. And I'm going to wrap it up. Just want to say that just be ready for anything, okay? At this point, be ready for anything, because God knows what's going to happen from here on in. I would be sort of looking for something scary, shocking, to wake the rest of the people up. Yeah, but just look out for things, and once... It won't go far. It won't go far. It'll be stopped pretty quickly, I believe. Okay. CR just got here. Yes, Book of Mary Magdalene's hidden in Vatican. Check out Liability, mate. Yep, he is good on Constitution and things. Yeah, got to go check out those drops. Yep. Yeah, the P could have been the pesos. Yep. Yep, knowledge is power. You like my cute haircut? I stuffed up. Catholic Bible has 7 more books. Martin Luther kicked out 7. So Protestant Bible has less. Yeah, Dutch Rebel, that's, yeah. Have I believe you are thinking about King Nebuchadnezzar? Oh, could have been. God made this king grazed on the land for 7 years. It could be. I could be getting mixed up, guys. A Babelfish Hitchhikers. Guide to the Galaxy, don't panic. We had high technology back in the days of Nimrod. Yep. Okay, guys. I am going to... don't go to DC into September. Yep, don't. It's a... could be FFs. Okay, guys. I'm going to leave it there for today. I hope you have a good morning, afternoon or evening wherever you are. Keep an eye out for a big shock and pray. That's all I can say. Pray. Okay, guys, I hope you have a good one and I'll talk to you soon. I'll try and get on during the week sometime. I will try. And as soon